Oh God, what is it for a melody? I don't know. Listen. I have no idea. I hate it when some earworms exist in my ears and then I didn't have the plan which title it is. How is it possible? I can't think of it. Oh, can't believe it. Okay, yep. Welcome, male and female horror fantasy soldiers of the Mermaid soldiers. Of the Mermaid soldier and of the Rain Queen. Yeah. Okay, we are starting a new English journey here on my 2x Melitta. Yeah, on my 2x Melitta channel. It's more Melitta. We talk here in this channel about a lot about ethical lifestyle and everything else what is in my bumblebee mind, and everything what interests me, everything what would interest us, because my vegan silk curtain is always by my side, you know. It's my separated twin after the bird. And yes, I'm a twin and I'm sitting here exactly. I try to sit here exactly, or we try to sit here exactly every weekend, every Sunday. I try it. I can't promise, but I try it because I think to talk a little bit in English will help me to be more confident. Yes, it's crazy, but I have not the connections to people who speak English here in the country, here in Germany. And when we didn't have not the connections which we can where we can talk with them, then our English journey is stopping a little bit more, as when it will be different, you know. It's not enough just to read. It's not enough to watch something in English. It's not enough to know, to have a good knowledge about English, a good understanding. It's not enough, because your confidence alone, the confidence is growing by talking with other peoples in English. I think that's definitely the key in the language, or especially for me. And yeah, now we're sitting here again. We don't give up our dream and we try to make the best out of this situation right now. We never give up. And then, we will make we will have a wonderful English journey today on a Sunday, and talk about Homesick has knocking on Heaven's door last weekend. Yeah, Homesick was knocking on our door without give us the opportunity to take enough hankies in the house, or or kitchen roll or something else. It was coming. Homesick was coming, and now I think about if it would be a very if it would if it would if it we can say would, if it would or will, that's not not the point. If it would be a good idea to make out of Homesick a character in our horror fantasy. Maybe, who knows? We will see, the time will show, and then we can start. Our topic, it's Homesick was or has knocking on heaven's door. Especially the same topic exists since last Sunday on my other channel, on my other YouTube channel, from Melitta and Pesserkupfer. That new name of this channel is tomorrow on start, because it was from now on. Today is the last day with that vlog name, or this YouTube channel name, with only Melitta Kupfer. But now I think it's important to change the name of our YouTube channel in Melitta and Pesserkupfer, because we are always together as separated twins after the birth. And yes, that's a very good thing. And I'm so exciting, since 1 week I have to wait for 2 weeks. I have to wait 14 days for this new name, because you can just change a new name first after 14 days. Here's my cam. First after 14 days, then you can change the name. And then when you will something have so much, and you wait so very hard for it, then you can't wait for that moment. And tomorrow I'm so focused. I can't. It's unspeakable. I seek for this moment. Yeah, ich süchte nach dem Moment. When it's the right word for English, I have no idea, but we can Google for it later, because I think it's not so cool to sit all the time here in Google Translator and try to find every right word. That makes no sense for me right now. It's okay to sit here with my oat milk, where a strawberry vegan pulver in it, and I drink from my Berlin cup here. You see it, and it's a very big cup, how you can see. And we are finished today with posting on Facebook today. Was getting up very early in the morning, and yeah, it was a very hard start today. Because on Saturday to wake up at 6 a.m. it's harder. It's harder as it sounds like that. But it's okay. It's important, and we don't have to lose time, because I know there are waiting a lot of people for our influencer world. Yes, and but this is when we meet us here on this channel. Whenever someone is coming in to watch these videos, that is not how can I say it? That's not the yellow from the egg here on this channel, because that's That's a more Melitta channel. You know, here on this more Melitta channel exist a couple of other topics which which um which exist in my life and our life, and yes. And by the way, it we have to we wanna not we have to, but we wanna have an English journey for ourselves to reach more confidence, and I think it could be a good plan to came out of our comfort zone and make the best of it. Because be your own hero, how it sounds like so pretty sometimes, and I think we only can grow by speaking mistakes. When there is something what sounds not so good, then I can later translate for it, but that will be not so good right now. I can't sit here in front of the desk and Google for it. That will definitely nerves me, and that is the whole point why it sounds like a little bit creepy, strenuous from for the one or for the other, but that is how it is actually. And I wanna talk by especially today. I wanna talk about something what was happening last weekend, and it's yes, last weekend we have cried a lot, and it exists right now in the same topic, not the same video. That's not possible for me, but it exists the same topic on my other channel. Today is it, yeah, the old name from just Melitta Kupfer, and tomorrow we have the new name on this channel is Pesa and Melitta Kupfer, or Melitta and Pesa Kupfer. I'm not so really sure, or did I have the plan? No, it's Melitta and Pesa Kupfer. Yes, that's what I want. And then on this channel there exists definitely the same topic right now, and that is a topic what was so deep in my mind, where I have make that plan made where I had made that plan that I want that the same topic exists here on my more Melitta channel, because Homesick has knocking on heaven's door is yeah is whew, it's whew, it's a topic which is, yeah, it's a happy topic and it's a sad topic to the same time, but I try to be strong, because yeah, we can't excuse me, I'm so sorry, I feel so sorry. um but I think we can turn the time, we can take the Zeiger. Yeah, if you don't know what is a Zeiger, I don't know it too. Zeiger, can't we can't take the little running thing in the clock, we can take it and make it faster, so that is not possible. And yeah, today, Leute von heute, it's not easy. I don't know, I have no idea where I definitely sit in 20 years. Is it really that my dream come true and I'm sitting in 20 years anywhere? I don't know where we live, where we sit together on this vlog. Is it happening at this moment, and I'm a master of disaster in English, or is it the same yellow from the same not so good yellow from the speaking skills bomb? I have no idea, and I can't promise it. I'm not a human who makes promises. Not too much promises. When I make a promise, I hold my word. But in this in this in this thing here in English on my English journey, oh goodness. But it's okay. Just without stress, because stress makes everything more worse, definitely. And that means we only can growing by talking, and when I don't find that word, like Zeiger in a clock. What is a Zeiger? A borrow? No, a borrow is it's from a bow. A borrow, but not in a clock. In a clock is something else. That don't let me live here. Doesn't matter. So we should forget Zeiger. In a clock we should talk about Homesick has knocking on Heavensdoor, because Homesick has knocking on Heavensdoor was coming by a feeling that I never had thought that it will come here. Now we live here in nowhere. For somebody know that right now it's a city without a name, nowhere, because of some reasons which are not no more important for now. But here in nowhere, I thought I wouldn't became homesick, but Homesick was knocking on our Heavensdoor, and that had make my eyes open it, which I definitely have not. I was not counting for it. You know what I mean. I can't explain it, but I should try it to make it a little bit more clearly for someone else. Yes, sometimes came things in your life which you never have thought that they happened. And with Homesick, it was the same. And much more is a whole point that I didn't never have thought that a second thing have or had opened my eyes for a wish which I ever have lived, because I had thought that it is an existing, definitely existing real point in my life that I have to go forever to Canada. Yeah, I ever have thought my heart, my personality belongs definitely to Canada, definitely, and I have never, I got never the reasons why it should be so hard to live really there in Canada. And Homesick was knocking on my door, and with a sentence or with it's not an expression, but it's more an proverb for myself to say home is where the heart is. And home is where the heart is. It's a proverb which belongs in my life since, oh gosh, since longer time ago, as I was really, 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 really young. And I ever have thought I should live in Canada or in Canada, but I have become that clue with Homesick that it isn't home is where the heart is, isn't Canada. it's a city here in Germany which I never have thought, and I was so very sad as I have become the truth of all my emotions. And yeah, this home here in that my hometown, yeah, we could say a hometown is a town here in Germany, a very small town with the name Bad Hönningen. And Bad Hönning is a city in, I don't know what is Rheinland-Pfalz in English. Rhineland? Rhineland? Or is it Cologne? Or Cologne is Köln? I have not the real idea right now. But the hometown of my heart, home is where the heart is the direction of Bad Hönningen. And yes, and in this moment my world was so full of tears from a couple of seconds from now of direct, from zack, you switch on the light, and everything was so clear and was so painful because of all the wrong what is it, how can we name it, of all the wrong Vorstellungen, imagination of we have to live in Canada where we definitely don't know nobody, we have not the roots for something else in Canada. We just know Canada by pictures, and we just know about the beautiful Indian summer in Canada, and all the, oh my goodness, all the whales and oceans and the parts of the world's forest, and yes, and the hang to this beautiful language, yeah, and England is a very beautiful part from the other side of this world, but it's not home is where the heart is. That was the answer of Homesick, which was knocking on heaven's door and said, knock knock, I have to tell you something what you didn't know right now, but now you will know it. And in this moment, as I have asked myself for the truth, where is really home is where the heart is. And it was so very, very painful for me to know that, to let me know that a very small city is my hometown here in Germany, and we can crazy, that's so heavy, because I always have lived with all the thoughts in my mind that Canada should definitely have to be the hometown in my life, and now I know, no, it isn't. It's here in Germany. It's a very little town here, and I hear in the direction of Bad Hönning, I have a very big dream, and I just can try to make one step after the next step. And yeah, we love Canada, of course, and England too, and a part of Scotland, and to visit these areas there maybe one day. And yeah, I like it. I like it to live there in my mind, and to see the picture in the internet, and to see the picture on my tumble. And yeah, I love it. But the roots, we miss the roots there. and the roots was growing in the small town of Bad Hönningen, and I think I think I think I think on this area so often as I can, but we can we can spell. But yeah, that was a reason. The reason. Yeah, it was a reason. And yeah, let me try to see on my little notice if there is something what I have maybe forget. No, we can make an existing vlog. We can make it not one to one so similar. That isn't possible. And I think I can talk about a topic, what is in my mind, and I wanna let other people's know for the most of this topic in the same way, but just in English. And then yeah, it was a little bit helpful for myself to reach more confidence. For Naya, today is Naya. You can say Naya in German, and you can say well in English. Well, today is Saturday, and I think a 30 minutes helps me a lot to use this opening mindset right now in English, to use it for live this day in English again, and then we will see how long we can hold it, because I think English is a pretty beautiful language, and it sounds so much nice and so lovely, and I like it to speak in English and to watch and to listen in English. It sounds sometimes a little bit more friendlier as German. German is very cool too, because to speak in German is a cool language. It's very straight, very cool, very offensive, and it's a tough language, and English sounds more nice. English describes the hard words in a softly way, in a tender way. The English is more tender, and this is what I definitely love so much. I love it to let beautiful things in my ears, but as a mermaid soldier, as to live like the character of my horror fantasy soldier, as a mermaid soldier, it's a tough one person. let me let me give a good vibe here in Germany, and can make us better live here with the tough language, But I like both languages. I like to speak in German, and I like to speak in English, and it is how it is. Yes, I'm a twin, and everything in my life is always two times. Doesn't matter what it is. And then it is not a wonder that I live in in that I live in English and in German, and that I live my life for me and for my twin, forever, so long as I have found her, and that I exist in two places, here in Germany and as I was growing up by my thoughts, since as I was a child in Canada. The words of my father was always, when you can take the moment, then go to Canada. Oh, now I was trying to follow his plan, but I have found out all the years that I'm a twin, and then I have to that I have and I have to and I have to that I have to make something else here in Germany, and I have find out with Homesick, which was knocking on my Heavensdoor, and I have to find out that my hometown is here in Germany. It's so much right now that crazy. It's not just crazy, it's more amazing. But some of these things, how they have developed is a crazy part of my life, which I didn't want, but I am always thankful for it, because without all the crazy parts, I wouldn't be that person who I am right now. And then that's for me the whole point of this channel, why this channel exists, my Melitta channel exists, because of all this, all this feelings. It's a feeling channel. This is one thing what you all should know. It's not so easy on this channel. But I wouldn't wear a mask. I wouldn't live as a unspeakable funny person, so funny that the sky explodes right now. No. I just can live so in this way how it is right now. It is how it is, and the rest does not play a role. Yeah, and now we have Saturday, and I have to go in the grocery market, put a lot of delicious cruelty-free things in my vegan cart and try to influence the world. Yeah, because we all should make the best for the animals and protect all the animals day by day by nights. And then I hope from the bottom of my heart that we see us on next Sunday again on this channel. And I wish all of you a wonderful new week, but first of all, a wonderful, beautiful start in the Monday morning. Don't forget to make yoga a little bit, and then you feel a little bit longer and wider, and open the window and drink much enough water, because if your brain is fluent enough, you can be anything, you can do anything. And yes, the last what I have to let all of you know is, don't follow us until you live no until you let me learn my proverb. My newest proverb is only follow us if you eat a cruelty-free diet and lead a vegan ethical lifestyle. And then we see us again and again and again and again and again, and maybe in 20 years I am an expert in my tender language. Okay, also we see us in the future, whenever it is, and maybe not, or of course, who knows it really. It knows just the peoples who have takes the what is it in English, the alarm bell or whatever it is, and who don't activate the bell isn't informed by our ethical lifestyle when more Melitta is starting again. We see us and hear us and try to make the best, and don't smoke for better days, okay? And always think about when you want to smoke a cigarette and the dead is knocking on your door again, say the answer to smoking kills is yes, but no. Kisses from heaven. What was the sound at the beginning of my video? When someone knows it, please in the comments, yes? Okay, we see us. Ciao, ciao. Bye, bye, as endless.